On the road again, many places to go and go again. Here's what I'm coming back with right now, is when I just saw this, what I'm doing now is QVC. It says 85. It is the initials. So I took the initials of QVC, which is 17, and 22, which is 39, and 3 makes 42. The Mayan again, 22, 42. It doesn't matter. It says the cat and the place for time heaven, a place for your head, a place for your mind. 2 times 4 is 8. Means a place for your mind. The letter H. When you make 2 letter H's, what happens? Or I and I. Okay? When you make the I and I, you get a place to put the cube right inside. You make 1 I, 2 I's, it's inside. The I is sideways, this is the H. Okay? This is where the cube goes. So when I say in French, and it works in English, and there are extensions for this, but we're working short. This is a total of 42. When I take that and multiply it by the 85, it equals to 3570. 35, Interstate 35, and Interstate 70 in Kansas City. One of the reasons, because this is the Silver Matrix Mercedes. This is the speed of light that we run here. This is what happens. It comes into Kansas City, and it turns all around, and guess what? 35 plus 70 is 105. 1.5 times 70 is 105. 35 plus 70 is 105. 70 becomes the spirit of 76, 86, 96, 106, 111. 111, connecting just like the Twin Towers in Kansas City. Now there's one other thing I wanted to do with this, and I got to turn it around. The 85 is the number that runs up and down in this film thing. It's 2, 85, 85, 85, 85. Why? Because the telephone says that, and they haven't changed the telephone for a long time. If they did anything with the letters, they just put them like the letters on the keyboard. And they didn't change that for a long time. In fact, the position of all the numbers haven't changed practically in my lifetime. Never. So what I go into next, okay, is 42, and that's the Mayan. QVC, when you add it up, I'm trying to remember, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6, is 14. You're on the cross. Now, there was something else I wanted to say about that. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 says the 9 birth, because it's always a rebirth when you're talking in your mind. 8 by 5 is 40. 8 plus 5 is 13. Makes 53. And now I'm going to show you that 53. 5 and 5, because the heart is all 5s. And the skirt on this angle, 3, 3, 3, 3. Why do I say that? Because on the telephone, the Aleph letter has this dimension. You see this arm? This one's an add-on, this one's an add-on, but this one's a continuation. So either they put it on, you add on this, and you add on this. Who owns the vowels? Because this line over here is A, E, and I. A, E, and I, 1, 3, and 5. Excuse me, A, E is 1, 5, and 9. Okay? 1, 5, and 9 is 15, and that is your egg. And the football comes in a hole. I used to call the football 9, but there's a chance the football is a total of 15 plus 2, because you have to go to the end of the football. 15, 16, 17. 1 to 6 is 7. 2 to 7, 1 to 7 is 8. 2 to 7 is 9. It's 17. So that'd be the size of your football. So that means the egg value is automatically 3 for creation plus your hands on the cross. We take off this part, and if we break it like this, and then we put it on cufflinks, because it's the Q of man. And here's the other part of the ball. See the way the lines are here and the lines are here? Because the 9 of your life, right, fits from here of the ball to here of the ball. After that, it's the cap of Venus, and it's the bottom of Neptune that keeps your 9 alive. I wanted to see if I had anything else on here. Another thing, if you want to look at it, if we were in the second section, we'd be, on this side would be 6. That, okay, 2 and 4 is 6, which is the cat. And on this side is the same thing, both sides, 6 and 9. Doesn't matter what it is. In between is 7 and 8. Because the 7 and the 8 is the house of man for the cat and the dog. 7 would be the cat and 8 would be the house. The area for where the cat plays. Now, I know I didn't explain that properly. There was something else I wanted to mention. So that number 58 that I told you goes into here. A couple of videos ago, I didn't have a good explanation for 53, but this is hydro dams and electric waterworks. The numbers are electric company, 5 and 3. When you turn the E around, it's a 3. The C is the third one. When you turn it around, well, it's not a, it's still a C. I wanted to show you. So this number 53 comes from over here. 4136, which is 88 times 47, equals 4,136 years. Then we went and we took 1,222 years. I forget which number that comes from, but I'm going to have to go figure that out. Okay, and we add them together. When we add them together, we get 53, 58. 53 and 58 happens to do with the two world TWO, or when you add up 1, 19, 10, and 28 equals 58. 53, 58 equals to 111. It's 110 plus go up to the top floor of the Twin Towers, you have 111. 470 has to do with ET. What does ET mean? It says this and that and this and that is ET. When you add ET, E is 5. 5 times 47 is 235 times 2. Equals to 470 equals 5828. Now the passage into life, the ETs and everything else starts before you enter into the world. So you minus 53, which is 8 times 5, and 8 plus 5, 13, equals to that 53. Raphael 7286, and the constellation of Pegasus. Here, the other way is this here. Number, look at this here. See where it says 3 wide and 5 wide? That's when you split the football field. This all has to do when you go back to the football field. Now it's a whole new thing you have to calculate about the football. You got the ends of the football are 3 and 3 because it's creation, right? And you got the center of the football, it's 9 for your hand. You don't touch the 2 points, the other guy catches it. So what do you have? You have 3 creation, then you got the hand of 9, then you got 3 creation at the end, you got 15, the value of the football 1.5 times the value of yourself, because somebody else has added on. You take off the ends, all the air goes out and everything's flat. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Coming into the extension and the extended of the time that has ended and has already began is now. What does that mean? It means that if I go to any period of time, I would have to go forward to that period or backwards to that period, irregardless. Once I can square it off, then you can figure out the rest. Thank you for watching 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Here's my little hat. Thank you for watching.